When will travelling to Australia from the UK be possible? In today's video update, we'll be discussing the possibility of travelling to Australia from the UK. As the Fortress Australia policy is now beginning to be eased, here is all the information you must know when travelling down under would be possible. The dispute over Novak Djokovic's visa has come at a moment when Australia's border restrictions against the coronavirus are not anymore as clear as they were for the majority of the past 2 years. It was initiated in November 2021, when fully vaccinated Australians were permitted to travel overseas for tourism again. Following that, in December, the country gave way to the largest number of individuals since the beginning of the pandemic. It's still not an opening to general tourism, but alternative types of travel from Britain to Australia will now become probable. So, are you wondering if you can travel to Australia from the UK? Well, if you're planning to travel for a reason other than tourism, then yes, you may travel. Other than the rights attached to Australia's citizens and permanent residents, or their immediate family members, including parents, eligible grounds for a visa comprise various kinds of work and working holidays and studying in Australia. The government anticipates almost 200,000 individuals to take benefit of these new openings. Let's now take a look at the current travel restrictions. Anyone authorised to travel to Australia must show evidence of their full vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test before flying. New South Wales, Victoria and the Australian Capital Territory no longer demand quarantine for fully vaccinated visitors. However, other states might impose their restrictions, including travel within the country. So if you're a bearer of one of the approved visa categories, you are permitted to fly into Sydney or Melbourne without the need of going into isolation. However, Perth and Brisbane are not included. When will Australia permit international leisure travel? Australia has reopened its borders to particular qualified international visa holders, as long as they are completely vaccinated. The eligible list includes international students, working holidaymakers, family visa holders, and skilled migrants, who will join visitors from South Korea, Japan, New Zealand, and other countries identified as being in the international safe travel zone. New Zealand, whose isolation has surpassed even Australia, declared on November 24 that fully vaccinated travellers will be allowed to come to the country after April 30, 2022. However, they will still be required to quarantine for a week upon arrival. Considering this, Australia wishes to maintain hassle-free travelling to and from New Zealand as much as possible. Australia probably would implement a similar regime in place by then. After a sluggish start, vaccinations are proceeding fast in both countries, and coverage has now passed that of the UK. However, during the Omicron wave, Australia's number of COVID cases has surpassed the UK relative to population, even as New Zealand's numbers have remained relatively low heading into 2022. We have reached the end of today's video update. Support our channel by sharing and subscribing to us if this update was helpful. Thanks for watching.